Unit 1. Happiness. Page 4. Vocabulary Preview. Part C. Listen to each sentence and repeat it. Try to pronounce the bold-faced word correctly. 1.
He wants to achieve a lot this year. Achieve.
2.
They assume I play basketball. Assume.
3.
He has a good attitude about school. Attitude.
4.
Think about all the factors before you decide. Factors.
5.
I'll improve if I play every day. Improve.
6.
He's optimistic about the future. Optimistic.
7.
Children's personalities form at a young age. Personalities.
8.
I have a positive feeling about it. Positive.
9.
She has a close relationship with her sister. Relationship.
10.
I'm satisfied with my life. Satisfied.
6. Listening for main ideas. A. Close your book. Listen to the lecture and take notes.
Hi, good morning. Did you hear about the lottery winner last night? The man won, what, $2 million?
No, 3.
$3 million? $3 million. That's a lot of money, isn't it? Do you think that $3 million would make you happy? I'm asking you this because when you ask people what they need to be happy, many people will answer more money. We assume that money will make us happier, but is this true? Will winning the lottery help you achieve happiness? Today we're going to look at the idea of happiness, at the psychology of happiness, what makes some people happier than others. We'll look at 3 personality factors that we find in happy people. To find out about these personality factors, psychologists talk to hundreds of people. Now, first, they asked the people how happy they felt. From very happy to not happy at all. Then they asked some more questions. They wanted to find out about people's personalities, such as their attitudes about life and so on. They looked at the differences between happy people and unhappy people. They found 3 factors that are very important for achieving happiness. So, let's look at those factors now. The first personality factor is that happy people are satisfied with themselves. This means that they like themselves as they are, and they're happy with what they have. Happy people may not like everything about their lives. They may be a little bit overweight, or may not have the best job, or may not live in a big, fancy house, but they don't need to change those things to be happy. They think more about the things they are satisfied with, not the changes they want to make. This feeling of happiness comes from the inside, not from something outside. So, happy people feel satisfied with themselves. On the other hand, unhappy people are often dissatisfied with themselves. They feel that something must change so they can be happy. They think if they lose some weight, or get a better job, or a nicer house, they will be happy. They are always looking for something outside themselves to make them happy. But the problem is, they never find it. No matter what they get, they're still dissatisfied and unhappy. The second personality factor is that happy people are optimistic. They look at the positive side of life, not the negative. Now, we all have problems, whether we're happy or not. But when happy people have problems, they assume that things will improve. They don't worry a lot and think about all the bad things that can happen. Instead, they have a positive attitude. However, unhappy people are the opposite. They are not optimistic and don't have a positive attitude. When they have a problem, they think about how bad everything is and assume that it'll get worse. So they make themselves even more unhappy when they think about all the bad things that might happen. Finally, the third personality factor is that happy people have good relationships with other people. They try to have close, loving relationships with friends and family. Studies show that close, loving relationships are one of the most important factors in achieving happiness. So happy people don't spend all their time building their careers or trying to make money. They also spend time building relationships with friends and family. Now, on the other hand, unhappy people don't have as many close relationships. They may have trouble making friends, or they may spend all their time working and then find that they're very lonely and unhappy. But for whatever reason, they don't have close relationships, and this makes them unhappy. So, what does this tell us? Well, if you want to be happier, don't assume that winning the lottery will help. There are other more important factors for achieving happiness. Now, let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk more about the factors that make a person happy.
Page 7. Listening for details. A. Close your book. Listen to the lecture again. Add details to your notes and correct any mistakes. Unit 1. Quiz. A. Listen to each question. Circle the letter of the correct answer. 1.
What did psychologists want to find out?
Two.
How do happy people feel about their lives?
Three.
Why are happy people optimistic?
Four.
What factor is most important for happiness?